Hey, what's going on, YouTube? My name is Nick. I run automated Amazon e-commerce stores. In this video, I meet with a client who is interested in setting up his own store. I go into depth of how I pretty much got ripped off by somebody online and how I ended up building this company. The link is below. If you're interested in learning more how we do things, I'll put a video right here or right here at the top for an idea, a presentation I did for a previous client of exactly how we do it, what we do, how we generate 15 to 23% ROI every month for our clients, and how we scale these automated Amazon dropshipping stores. If you have any questions, feel free to click the links below. I have a lot of things that I do down there below, whether it be real estate, Amazon drop shipping, stuff like that. Connect with me. Hit me up on Instagram. I'm here to help you. You can join my private Facebook group, but let's get started.
I only know what I saw in the video that I watched that you posted on YouTube.
Which video was it? Do you know? Was it just a standard like presentation that I gave?
Yeah, it was a presentation one.
How it
I was looking
works?
for it. It was
Was
like
it?
an hour long, so I got a good feel for what you're doing and everything. And honestly, my goal with it is to just generate passive income at this point because I'm just working and grinding.
Yeah. All right. Let me show you. Did you see? Was it this one that you saw? Let me see. This one?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Okay. So then I'm not going to go through it all. I'll go through. What I'll do is maybe I'll just show you. I mean, you know how it works. We're using Amazon and Walmart as suppliers, and we're using a credit card to purchase the products at a cheaper price than what we're selling them on Amazon. You
Yeah,
understand that part?
yeah.
Okay. So
Got the arbitrage going on.
yeah, it's basically just arbitrage. I have a team of people that are going through and doing this on a regular basis every day. So what I'll do is I'll just show you. I have some stores that I pulled up that we're running. So like here's one. This one is today, February 3rd. He's got $70.76 in sales right now. And then we come here, $188 in sales, 1% buy box win, $5,600. Let's go here. I can do the report, the performance, and run a business report. We'll see how much he did in the past. We'll see how much he did in the past month. So apply. So he did $9,500 in sales. January he had a total at $9,403. And then February, so this hasn't updated. So today, let's see. Here we go. We have $226 in sales from this one. $39 today. 28% buy box win. That's huge. Year to date, another store, 5,225, 10,193, 878. That's just for today. This is a store today. $878 just for today. Year to date, January 1st, January 3rd, 9,400. So what happens is I have an entire dashboard. So here you can see that from the beginning, we have to scale this very slowly. I'll get into that in a little while in the presentation, but $149 in your first month in December, he was at an 8% profit. Come January, made 1,700, right? So 28% profit. And obviously this is February, so we're in the beginning. It hasn't really updated. My team hasn't gotten to this store yet for updating. It's only been 2 days. Here you can see again from December, another store, he was actually negative $18. And again, that has to go, that amounts to the order defective rate and the valid tracking rate. We have to get those numbers up because they're based on a percentage. So, $18 loss the first month. And then come here, you have $929 at 13% ROI. And then you can see the first, second, and third day of February, he's already at 17% ROI. And I'll look at one more really quickly. Again, December, $83 profit. Some were being sold at a loss. That's to, again, make sure that we get those percentage numbers valid and up to date, to build long term success with your store. And then here you can see $83 profit, 6% ROI, and then all of a sudden, boom, $1,100, $1,200 profit for the month of January, 20% return, and then come in February, $64 profit in the first 2 days, basically February 1st and 2nd, about a 17% ROI. So that's, these are the stores that we're running. The selling part is not hard for us. We can sell it. We just have to follow the guidelines from Amazon. So this isn't a get rich quick like scheme. It's not. It's a real business. Uh, there's risks involved. We minimize those risks. I'm working with a team that's been doing this for 7 years. We're setting it up for long-term success. So I'll show you kind of what I mean. There's a couple of things that kind of all work in congruence with one another. So the tracking numbers, obviously, if someone purchases something from Amazon, it says like it'll be delivered by, if today's the 3rd, it will be there by the 7th. So us as a store, we're like a subsidiary of Amazon. We're a part of their brand, and they hold us to these standards of like, you have to make sure that all of your stuff is, watch, I'll show you account health. So this is one, right? So here we have the order defect rate. It has to be under 1%. Then we have the valid tracking number. This has to be above 95%. Okay.
So you sell like anything and everything then?
We sell large products. The reason why is because they don't get shipped in they don't get shipped in a Walmart box. They get shipped in a regular box. So, like I said, we're like a subsidiary of Amazon, and we have to make sure that all this stuff it works together. So the tracking numbers, we have to make sure that these tracking numbers are.
We'll be able to like scale these stores up like continuously as long as you have enough credit line. Is that what we're
Yeah,
talking about?
exactly. So we have to just fall within these parameters because Amazon doesn't know us, and they give us a hard time in the beginning. Like they see that we're
Yeah.
selling, $20,000, $15,000 in the first 2 months, and they're like, okay, well, you guys are serious because you're selling stuff. We need to make sure. So some of my customers, they've had phone calls with Amazon, and they're just like, what are you guys doing? You guys have a warehouse, and I just tell them, yeah, we have a full team working on this, and that's a part of the scaling. They don't allow us to scale too high in the beginning because they don't have a history of shipments, a history of sales with us. So if we start messing up, then the customers, if everybody was doing this and everybody was messing up, then people are like, I don't shop at Amazon. There's always problems because they're letting third party sellers like us be there. So after a while, after the store builds up its health, Amazon's like, okay, you guys are okay. But in the beginning, it's kind of like, they're just a hawk on us, which is fine. My team knows how to do it. We know how to do everything. We know how to run everything. There will be emails that say, you're at risk of suspension. It's standard. They are just trying to understand what we have going on, what we're doing. As you can see, I have right now all these stores running, and I have 6 more that will be started this week. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 plus 6 more that are coming this week, from people like yourself. So just to give you kind of like, an expectation, like I said, this isn't a get rich quick. It's not a get rich quick scheme. It's not something that's going to make you rich overnight. It is an investment. It's not day trading. It's not like, it's just not something that is going to change your life in 6 months. I mean, if you have credit available to you, if you have a lot of credit available to you, yeah, you can make 4, 5, 6, $10,000 a month in profit that you get to keep. I mean, that's my goal. Like, I want to be able to get my store up to a lot. Right now, like I said, so I'm being fully transparent with you. I had an old team that was running this. The reason why I made this company was a mistake. I bought a store from a guy out in Los Angeles, and I got
Mm-hmm.
27 friends and family to do the same. We spent a lot of money. It was like $300,000 between everybody. We got them, and they started getting suspended. And he ran away with the money and didn't do anything anymore. And he
Jeez.
wasn't answering our calls, and it became a problem. Well, you know, just if you know me, I mean, you don't know me that well, but they're all my friends. So I was like, fuck, I need to figure something out. So from August until now, I figured it out. Like I spent time, I built a website, I built this whole company by mistake because I had to figure out the solution to help my friends. And those stores that I'm showing you are my friends' stores, and they're generating $1,000 a month. It took 6 months to do that because I had to take a step back and build out. I have a team of 50 people that work on this 24/7. I have a lot of stuff going on, and
Sounds like it.
it's working. So I built this company by mistake because I got ripped off, and there's a lot of other people that have been ripped off. Um, from doing this, I watch videos on YouTube and whatnot, but um, me explaining to you like, okay, you're gonna sell at a loss. We have to get these numbers up for a percentage. That took a lot of time to figure out the process of how this all works. So
Mm-hmm.
with the stores that I have running now that never touched a previous team, like new people like yourself, the stores are doing fine because they started it out correctly. We didn't have to go back. We don't have to go back and try to fix and fix the problem. There is no problem from the beginning because it's being done correctly. Um, we have like 20 stores running of these drop shipping companies. My next thing, I'm setting up three more stores for myself just to get the data, understand it. We're setting up two Amazon FBA accounts, which
Mm-hmm.
is basically we are gonna build our own brand on Amazon. My team is gonna build the entire brand. They're gonna find the products, and we'll ship all the products to Amazon. And then we will be doing app fulfillment by Walmart. Um, so where it's called like WFA, Walmart Fulfillment Services. It's the same thing as Amazon FBA, and I'm building out that business as well. So I'll have a bunch of different options for people like yourself to do this. So you start doing this, you make your money back in 6 months, you take those profits, and now you have an Amazon FBA business, to where you have two businesses running side by side. They're both making money, and you can grow these out like that. With that being said, Amazon can provide you with their Net 55. Like basically, it's like a line of credit, and you can start using their line of credit. So I'm building it all out. I'm learning as I go, but I can't sell the FBA store to anybody just yet until I personally know. I have 20 stores. I can see all the data. I have all the data, so I know it makes between 15 and 23% every month for the past six
Yeah.
months, and I know that. As for the Amazon FBA store the two that we're building and the Walmart store, give me 5 6 months before I have that data, and I have three solid pieces of data that I can do that. So I guess it really comes down to, the other thing is I don't. You mentioned in the beginning that you're working again. You were paying off some debts. I don't want to get. I want to make sure that you financially are stable before you dump more debt into something. So I don't want to like say I could sit here and be like, yeah, man, it cost 13,500. Send me a thing and send me the I'll send you the invoice and the contract and we'll get you going. But I don't want that's not just. It's better for me to turn people down to where they get their life together in that sense. I don't want to sell you a dream. It's not a dream. It will make you money, but I also don't want you to like put all your life savings into it or whatever. I don't know your personal situation. You just made a comment that you said you moved back to your
I
parents. You're
feel that,
paying
bro.
off
I respect
off
that for sure.
debts. Yeah, because I have some people that I was talking to. One was in the military, and he was like, to be honest, I want to buy a house with my girl. And I'm like, look, if you're trying to buy a house with your girl, your credit score is gonna be affected a little bit because we're gonna be running up your credit. So you're gonna be utilizing a lot of credit in the beginning. And if you're trying
Yeah.
to get a loan, what's going to happen is, let's just say you have a 750 credit score, you're going to go down to a 690, and now your interest rate on the loan for the house is going to be higher than what it would have been prior to starting the store. I just don't feel comfortable doing that to you. Yeah, I'm going to make some money off of you, for buying the store for me, but come back to me in six. I'm not going anywhere. Come back to me in 6 months, and we'll set you up. I just don't want to. I don't work like that. That's why I built this company, was because we all got ripped off, and I'm like, fuck, I gotta figure this out for everybody, and that's just not how I roll. So you make the decision. If you want to do it, we can do it, but I want to make sure that you're okay before you do it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
for sure, man. So yeah, where I'm at and where my goals are at this point in my life is to, well, first off, my whole life goal is to travel and be
Yeah.
able to do that. And that's kind of why I was trying to get into trading and doing all that, is so I would be able to work from my computer and just like travel the world and all that. It was the
Yeah.
dream, you know? Um, where I'm at now, I'm comfortable. I just had like a couple $1,000s worth of credit card debt, which is almost paid off already.
Okay. Okay.
So that's taken care of. I'm not trying to buy a house or
Okay.
do any of that.
Yeah.
Like I said, my rent's really low right now because I'm staying with the
Yeah.
folks. But what I saw in this opportunity is just to start generating that passive income. I know it's not going to be like a quit your job kind of thing. Like,
Yeah,
I
it's
just want
just
to
an
have this.
investment. I mean, if you can get an extra $2,000 a month coming in to pay for something, that's passive. That's what you need. And then you take that 2,000, maybe you throw it into some stocks, and in 4 years that stock goes up. It's people think, like, I watch the YouTube videos, man, and that's why I keep putting these types of videos on there, because what you're watching on YouTube is not real. Like, people think that you're just gonna sell an NFT and make $1 million. Yeah, there's one guy that did that, and then he's running ads to it to build his channel to get you into his course. And it's like, you know, it's not really like that. There's no get rich quick scheme that, if that was the case, everybody would be doing it.
That's true, man. I would be a millionaire right now if that was the case.
Exactly. Yeah.
Shit, why
Um,
wouldn't you?
so, all right. Well, in that case, I mean, you let me know what you want to do. I'll send you the. So how it works is, I would send you the agreement. Basically, it just says, like, you're the store owner. Like, you can do anything you want with your store. I
Yeah.
just I just operate it for you. It's a year-long agreement. You can cancel anytime. You just got to let me know. And the reason why you got to let me know is because if you revoke access, it can fuck up your store. So we have to
Hmm.
go through like a transition phase of slowing the sales so that you can take the store and you can do whatever you want. Maybe you want to sell it to somebody, maybe you want somebody else to run it, maybe you want to run it yourself. But it's really not for me, it's for you. Like, it doesn't matter to me. If you want to take the store back, that's no problem. And that's what the contract
Yeah.
says. It's really just, you don't want to mess the store up to where you get suspended and you did it the wrong way. The other thing is, it's a year long thing. It basically just says that you're the complete store owner of it. I don't own it. Um, there's a 60-40 split. You get 15 to 23% after the 60-40 split. The 40% goes to my team. I don't make any money off that. You have to, like, that's just for them to operate it. Me and you could totally operate this yourself. It's just a big learning curve, and it's a lot of work. It's a full-time job.
Yeah.
Um,
Sounds like a full time job.
It is. It's turned into a full time job for me, but it's okay. I'm hiring some people. I'm getting things organized. I have a new thing coming out. It's called Zendesk, and you'll be able to, like, if you have questions, we're gonna have two customer support representatives. You'll file a ticket, and the ticket will take care of any questions you might have. Like, occasionally you might get a return to your house because the person didn't return it to the address. They saw your store and they sent it back to you. And, like, I
Yeah.
had two people do that. So then you would put that into the system, and then we would give you the return label so that you get the money back on your card and whatever. Um, so basically, I would send you that, and then from there, once you sign that, an invoice will be sent to you. to pay the 13,500, and then from there it takes about like 30 days to get everything organized. So we got to open up you an LLC. We have to open up
Mm-hmm.
a bank account for you. We have to. I'll link you with our third party reps that will set up your Amazon store for you. They'll log into your computer. They'll talk to you. They'll tell you what to do, where to put things. It's important that you work with them because some, like when I was doing this myself, one of the stores got suspended because we used a debit card, not a credit card, and it got fucked, which is a weird thing. But they handle it. They get you set up, and then we transfer it to my team. We give my team our your not login information, but like back end access. We start listing
Yeah.
the products, and from there, in 6 months, you'll make the 13,500 back. Let me show you something really quickly. This is what you can expect to do, because this is important. So this right here, these are based. So month one, two, and three are based on a $15,000 credit line. So you need a minimum of like 15 grand in credit to actually like really see this and scale it properly.
Mm-hmm.
So in the
So can you
first,
use multiple credit cards for that?
yeah, you can use multiple credit cards. So in the first month, you'll see between $3,000 and $5,000 in sales. And let me go back to this sheet and just let's see what he did. So he did 1,500, and then he did 8,000. So yeah, so it's a little bit less than the first month, but then in the second month he did 8,000, so that's aligned properly right there. And then the third month you'll do between 12 and 25,000. Now, when you move into 4, 5, and 6, these are based on a $60,000 credit line. There's no way that if we had $15,000, you could sell 55,000. That's just not possible.
Yeah.
So let's just say you had a $15,000 credit line and you don't have anything else. Your month 4, 5, and 6 would continue to look like 12 and to 25,000. It would be at this. Now, if you have 60 and above, obviously we can scale it higher. Over time, as you begin to pay your credit cards off, the bank, wherever you have it from, like American Express or like I don't know, Capital One or whatever credit card you have, you can call them and say, "Hey, I want to increase my limit," because they're going to start seeing like, "Oh, he's spending a lot of money, but he's paying it off. He's good with his credit." So
Mm-hmm.
that will increase your credit score eventually too. So this is just the expectation. The first 3 months are based on a $15,000 credit limit, and then month 4, 5, and 6 are based on a $60,000 credit limit. So I just want to let you know that because when I was sold this store from the guy that ripped us off, he was like, "Yeah, in month 6 you're gonna be selling $100,000," and I kept asking him like, "Wait, how can I sell 100,000 if I only have $20,000 worth of stuff? Where are you guys getting these products from?"
Right.
And that was me being a little naive, but I probably should have. That was definitely a red flag. But yeah, man. So I mean, my goal is to travel too, just like you. I mean, I've been traveling. I traveled for like 2 years. Now I'm kind of taking some time off from traveling, and I'm just focused on this and some real estate stuff I have with my partner. But all right,
That's
cool.
all good, man.
So I'll send you that, and yeah, I'll send you these two credit cards. Apply for them. Call the credit card company. It takes like 10 minutes. You just call them and be like, "Hey," and they'll usually do it instantly. They'll say like, "Yeah, you do qualify," and we increased it to whatever.
Right on, brother.
So all right,
It's good talking to you, man.
all right, cool,
Appreciate
man.
everything.
Yeah, no worries. Appreciate it. Thanks for your time.
Right on, bro.
All
Take it
right,
easy.
stay warm, bro.
That ain't gonna happen.
All right, peace.
Peace.